Hey everybody, James Pfeiffer with ACCU, and in this video, we're going to be talking about reserve funding pitfalls. If you are a community that is fully funded, you understand your reserve study, and you are funding your association appropriately, you are an amazing community and we love you. If you're an association that is a tad bit underfunded, I would suggest watching this video because this applies to each one of you. This largely is not the fault of the current board or the management company. In all likelihood, what I've seen throughout my career is when a community is first built, there is little need for upgrades in the community. Oftentimes, the reserves go unfunded or underfunded for a period of time because it's just largely not needed during the time that everything is new around the community. But over time, requirement for reserves grows more and more, and there is more pressure on the board and the community to raise fees to be able to meet those reserve standards that were not collected from the time that the association was built. And by the time we get there, it's really difficult for the board politically and for many owners to afford that raise in assessments. And so oftentimes we see the can get kicked down the road. And what I mean by that is at the end of the year, the association will carry on its balance sheet any type of reserve fund that was supposed to be funded but wasn't funded. And the association has a couple of different options, one of which is writing off that reserve balance, right? So you write it off, you're not going to collect it. That's really putting future boards and future owners in a pretty hard predicament because it's extremely difficult to raise capital later on for very, very important capital improvement projects. What I would like to encourage all of you to do today, because budget season. So if you're a community manager, hang tough, you're going to get through it. If you're a board of directors, remember to be kind. But as you're putting together the budget, be sure that you're appropriately looking at your reserve funds. And if the reserve study tells you that you are underfunded, really take that seriously. When you are making a decision in December with the reserve funds, if you have any that are underfunded or haven't been funded throughout the year, I would highly encourage each one of you to write a promissory note on how those funds are going to be paid back by the community instead of writing it off. For your future community, your manager and you as a board of directors will thank yourself for making that decision because you're going to have a more sustainable type of community that's going to have a higher resale value and be more marketable leading into the future. I would value an opportunity to talk to you and your board about concepts behind reserve funds, how to catch up, and what you as a community can do if you're in the position where you're severely underfunded and you have aging maintenance. And so if that is you, please reach out. James Pfeiffer with ACCU. You can reach me anytime at 303-733-1121, and I certainly look forward to talking to each one of you. Thank you.